Austin. Where's Travis?
He went somewhere with that Martin kid.
Get him for me.
Yes, Captain. Well, come on. What are you waiting for?
An opening.
I've given you 3 already, but you didn't notice. In wrestling, you've got to...
Not again.
You weren't watching. I shifted my weight.
You shifted mine a little, too.
Well, let's try again. This time, don't take your eyes off me.
All right.
Hey, Clint!
I see what you mean by keeping your eye on the other fellow.
Maybe you're learning a little too fast. Captain wants you, Clint. I figured I wouldn't rate a whole day off duty. Behave yourself, Pete.
Sure. And thanks for helping me learn that new hope.
The way my back feels, I'm the one needs help. Where is it this time?
Don't know. But I hope you like tortillas and frijoles.
Mexico?
He's been talking all morning to Lieutenant Gomez.
Well, it can't be as bad as the last one. You sent for me, Captain?
Yes. This is Lieutenant Gomez of the Mexican Federal Police, Clint Travis.
He's an honor, senor. How do you do, Lieutenant?
You ever hear of Juan Morales?
The bandit?
El bandito, sí, but he's also the leader of the rebellion against the Mexican government.
From what I hear, there's a lot to rebel about.
The peons, they are unhappy, discontent. But Juan Morales is not helping them. He is hurting them. He goes among them and stirs up trouble. He murders, he plunders, he tries to make himself rich. Juan Morales would rule Sonora tomorrow if he had guns.
Now, that's where we come in. Because of Morales, gun smuggling is big business along the border. Lieutenant Gomez thinks we can stop it more effectively on the American side.
With 26 men, Captain?
With less. Large-scale smuggling means some kind of organization. You ought to find out who's running that organization.
I'll do my best, sir, but where do I start?
The guns are crossing the border somewhere near Douglas. Morales' wife lives near Douglas. Maybe she knows something.
You'll contact Mrs. Morales and hint that you know where you can get your hand on a couple of 100 rifles. I've arranged to borrow some obsolete 45-70s from the Army. They'll be under single guard in the warehouse in Fort Huachuca. If you get a bid for them, contact Leo Roberts, that'll be me, at Fort Huachuca. Got that?
Leo Roberts, Fort Huachuca.
Arrange a definite date for raiding the warehouse and leave the rest to us.
Anything else?
I'll fill in the details when you've drawn your rations.
I need not tell you, senor, how much my government appreciates your cooperation. Good luck, Mr. Travis.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Mind if I ask a question off the record, Captain?
No, go ahead.
How do we know Morales is as bad as Gomez makes out? Maybe he is trying to help the people.
Sort of a Mexican Robin Hood, eh?
I've heard him called that.
Well, you've been listening to the wrong people. Do you think we'd be in this if we didn't know he was bad?
I didn't mean it that way.
How did you?
He has done something bad again.
Not as far as I know.
Oh, bueno.
I think you might be able to help me on a deal I've lined up.
I do not understand.
Well, you see, I can get some rifles, about 200 of them, and I'd be willing to sell if I could get a fair price.
Rifles? What need have I for rifles?
I hear your husband's mighty anxious to get
My
hold-
husband?
Yes, Juan Morales.
You will please to leave.
Huh?
I know nothing of Juan Morales.
But you're his wife, and I thought
I
that...
have not seen him for 12 years. We do not speak his name in this house. Now, please, go.
Well, sure, but
You better do what she says, mister.
I guess maybe you're right. Sorry I bothered you, ma'am.
Hey, mister.
Yeah?
I need a gun. I might buy one of your rifles pretty cheap.
Sorry, son, but I'm going to ask around town, try and sell them all in a bunch.
Got a match?
Sure.
Name's Sam Gorman. I gotta talk to you.
Go ahead.
Not out here. Follow me down the street. Get your hands up high.
What's the idea?
Never mind the question. Unhitch your gun belt with your left hand.
You're after a dog, mister. You got the wrong man.
Just stay where you are.
So, you don't die after all, eh, amigo?
I'm not so sure.
Yeah. You could have come peacefully. But no, you want to fight.
I never feel peaceful when someone has a gun on me.
Then you are a fool.
Well, now that you know who I am, who are you?
I am Juan Morales.
Morales, this side of the border?
For me, there are no borders.
Well, anyway, you're just the man I've been wanting to see.
A lot of people want to see Juan Morales. They want to see him hung or shot in the back or turned over to the Federales for the reward.
I don't want any reward. I just want to make a deal.
The rifles?
Yeah, how'd you know about them?
Do you really have these rifles?
Well, not exactly. I have a friend in the Army, and the other night he was telling me his outfit had 245-70 stashed away, with only one man guarding them. That gave me the idea, and we agreed to go partners.
Where are the rifles?
I get paid before I answer that.
How much?
$20 apiece.
$4,000? You're crazy.
You couldn't get them cheaper anywhere else.
They cost you nothing.
That's why I like the deal.
Then you are a fool.
Am I?
Juan Morales is an expert at making people talk. I can make you tell me where those rifles are, and you would get nothing.
Now, wouldn't that kind of discourage anyone else from trying to get guns for you?
How do I know you're telling the truth? Maybe you're a spy for the Federales. Maybe these rifles are baiting a trap.
They could be, but if you don't want them, just say so, and I'll...
Juanito, stay with him.
I'm sorry I couldn't get away sooner, Father.
¿Cómo estás, hijo mío?
Fine. Did you locate the man with the rifles?
See, he's over there.
I knew you were coming. I thought the guns would be kind of a nice surprise.
You did very well, my boy. I am proud.
Mrs. Morales sure took me in.
She don't know nothing. The kid tipped me off.
Tipped you off? Where do you fit in?
I kind of run things for Morales this side of the border.
I see.
Now that you're pleased, can I go back with you?
Caramba, it's always the same question. You're still just a boy.
I'm 19. At 19, you were a man.
My life was different.
You have younger men in your army than me.
They are ignorant peones.
But they fight for our country. Why shouldn't I have the same...
The answer is no. Later, maybe.
Pero, Papa, you said that the last time.
Don't be in such a hurry to be a man. We'll talk about it later. When I get finished with the rifles.
The boy could have saved me a beating if he'd have spoken up this morning.
He could not speak in front of the woman.
Yeah, I got the idea they don't see eye to eye about you.
The boy's young and has great dreams. The woman has much bitterness.
What about the rifles?
I decided to trust you. I buy them.
Good. They're about 30 miles from here near Fort Huachuca. You'll need a wagon and 4 or 5 men.
I could round up some fellows in town.
I'll telegraph my partner.
What is this?
I have to let him know when we're coming so he can arrange to be guarding the warehouse.
One guard is nothing. We cut his throat quietly.
That's why Leo has to be the guard. We don't want anyone killed.
You don't want. You tell Juan Morales what to do?
It's got to be done my way or not at all.
Bueno. We do it your way. Write the telegram. After I read it, my boy can ride into town and send it.
Thought you trusted me.
I trust you like my own brother.
Guard him carefully. If he tries to get away, shoot him.
Our fish is hooked. The raid's set for Thursday.
Excelente. Now for the ambush, how many men you borrow from the army?
Well, Colonel Short promised me 3, including the guard. With you and myself, that ought to be plenty.
Nice and cold, huh?
You spend the night out here again?
Sure.
Won't your ma worry?
Told her I was going hunting.
Think your father's pretty wonderful, don't you?
Sure, don't you?
All I know is he pays cash for rifles.
No, I want some. He gives those guns to the peones so they can fight for the land that's been taken away from them.
I see.
You should see him march into a village after defeating the Federales. All the people shout, Viva Morales! And they throw flowers and pieces of colored paper.
Then you've been with him in Mexico.
No, but he just told me about it. They call him a great librador like he was Bolivar or George Washington.
Your ma don't think he's so great.
She's a woman. She does not understand these things. She even believes the lies about father in the newspaper.
Yeah, sometimes it's pretty hard to believe the truth once her mind's made up different.
That's what I told my mother.
I wasn't talking about your ma.
Who were you talking about then?
Suppose you figure that out for yourself. Come on, watchdog. Let's get back.
Why only 3 men?
Guard didn't show up.
I tell you, 4 men.
What are you worrying about? This job's going to be easy.
When it looks easy, that's when it's the most danger.
All set?
Sí, amigo. You know, last night I have a fine idea.
Yeah?
Your friend who's going to be on guard. You split the money?
Yeah, $2,000 for each of us.
Suppose I kill him and give you $2,500.
I don't double-cross my friends.
You'll never amount to nothing. Get him on his horse.
Hasta luego, hijo.
Adios, father. Are you sure I can't go with you this time?
Not this time. We'll be back tomorrow. Hasta luego, hijo.
It is growing late, Captain. I hope nothing has gone wrong.
Relax, they'll be here.
Well, there you are. That's my friend Leo. All we have to do now is help ourselves.
Bueno.
I'll take care of Leo.
You'll take care of nothing. From now on, Gorham takes over. You and me, we stay here.
What's the idea?
As I said before, how do I know these rifles are not a bait in a trap? So you and me, we stay behind. If anything goes wrong, I put a nice big hole between your eyes.
You don't trust anybody, do you?
If Juan Morales trusted people, he would be dead long ago. You still say this is not a trap?
That's right.
I hope for your sake you tell the truth. Go on, amigo. That way. Move. Go on.
If they were coming, they should have been here by now.
I saw something move. Wait for my signal, Lieutenant.
So far, all is quiet. You're beginning to sweat, amigo?
It's hot.
What is the matter?
I don't see Travis. He's supposed to be with him.
Well, what difference does that make? These smugglers are in our trap.
With a hunch we've been outsmarted. We'll have to let him go.
Let them go. This does not make sense.
But suppose Travis is being held somewhere. If they find out he led them into an ambush, they'll tear him to pieces.
But the smugglers, they are taking our rifles. Surely the life of one man is not so important.
He's my man, Lieutenant, and all my men are important.
So, you tell the truth, eh, amigo?
Yeah, suppose you put that gun away now.
Not yet.
I told you this was going to be easy. We're not yet across the border. Vámonos, amigos.
But it was a crime to stand here and do nothing.
We're not going to stand here. We're going to trail him.
Oh, howdy, Spar.
Hello, kid. Where's Gorm?
Kind of late. What happened?
Well, I've been away. I didn't get Gorm's message till last night.
You missed out on a big one. They're off getting 200 rifles.
No kidding. When'll they be back?
Any minute.
I think I'll stick around. You got any more of them beans?
Sure. I'll even bottle up some coffee.